What if I told you just 7 types of operators can turn you from a beginner into someone who actually think like a programmer? Sound crazy, right? In Python, operators are everywhere, from simple math to decision making to checking data. And if you don't understand them properly, you will get stuck again and again. So in this video, I will break down all Python operators in the simplest way possible with real example. So let's get into it. Operators are used to perform operation on variables and values. For example, print 8 plus 5. Here, plus is an operator. It tells Python to add two values. But operators are not just about math. You can also use them with variables. Sum 1 equal 100 plus 100. Sum 2 equal sum 1 plus 100. Sum 3 equal sum 2 plus sum 2. Print sum 3. So operators are basically tools that make your code do work. Python has 7 main types of operators. Let's go one by one. Okay, first one is arithmetic operators. These are used for basic math calculation like addition, subtraction, multiplication and more. Let's see them in action. X equal 10, y equal 3. Now we have two numbers. Let's perform different operation on them. Addition. This operator is used to add two values together. Simply use the plus symbol to get the total. Print x plus y. Subtraction. This is used to subtract one value from another. It tells you the difference between two numbers. Print x minus y. Output 7. Multiplication. Use this to multiply values. It's perfect when you need repeated addition or scaling numbers. Print x multiply y. Next one is division. This divides one number by another. And remember, Python always gives the result as a decimal. Print x divided by y. Important things, even if both numbers are integer, Python gives a float result here. Modulus. This gives the remainder after divisions. Very useful when checking things like even odd numbers. Print x modulus y. Power, known as exponent. This is raises a number to a power. It means multiplying the number by itself multiple times. Print x y. Final one is flow division. This divides and removes the decimal part. It gives you only the whole numbers result without rounding. Print x double slash and y. Okay, now real world example. Price underscore item 1 equal 120. Price underscore item 2 equal 80. And total underscore price equal price item 1 plus price item 2. Discount equal total price minus 50. Tax equal total price multiplications 0.05. Final amount equal total price plus tax. Print final amount to pay final amount. Here we use plus to add prices, minus to apply a discount, and subtraction to calculate tax. Arithmetic operators make it easy to do everyday calculation in Python programs. Now let's talk about something super important in Python, assignment operators. These are used to store values in variables and also update them quickly without writing long code. Basic assignment. This is the simplest one. It assigns a value to a variable x equal 5. Here x becomes 5. Addition assignment. This adds a value to the variable and update it. X plus equal 3. Same as x equal x plus 3. New value of x is 8. Subtraction assignment. This subtract value from the variable x minus equal to. Same as x equal x minus 2. New value of x is 6. Okay. Third one is multiplication assignment. This multiplies the variable by a value. X multiplication equal to. Same as x equal x multiplication 2. New value of x is 12. Next one is division assignment. This divides the variable and update it. X divided and equal 2, same as x equal x divided by 2. New value of x is 6. Actual results becomes a float. So instead of writing long calculation again and again, assignment operators help you write clean, short and efficient code. Okay, now real world bank account example. Balance equals 500. Balance plus or equal 200. Balance minus or equal 100. And balance multiplication or equal 1.05. And balance divided or equal to, it is a split account. Now print updated balance and balance. Instead of writing balance equal balance plus 200, we use plus or equal to simplify updates. Assignment operators are clean and save time in updating values in real world programs like banking or scoring systems. Okay, now let's move into something very powerful, comparison operators. These are used to compare two values and the result is always either true or false. This is exactly what Python uses to make decisions. X equal 5, y equal 3. First one is equal to. This checks if both values are the same. Print x equal y. Next one is not equal. This checks if values are different. Print x explanation equal y. Next one is greater than. Greater than checks if the left value is bigger than the right. Print x greater than y. Output is true. Next one is less than. Less than checks if the left value is smaller. Print x less than y. Output is false. Next one is greater than or equal. This checks if the value is either greater or equal. Print x greater than or equal y. Final one, less than or equal. Less than or equal checks if the value is either small or equal. Print x less than or equal y. Output is false. So basically, comparison operators help Python decide what's true and what's false. And this is the core of writing conditions in your programs. Okay, now real world age verification example. Age equal 20, min underscore age equal 18. If age greater than or equal min age, print you can vote. Else, print you are too young. Here, greater than or equal checks if someone is old enough to vote. Now let's level up your logic. Sometimes one condition is not enough. You need to combine multiple conditions together. That's where logical operators come in. The fourth one is logical operators. X equal 5. First one is an operator. This returns true only if both conditions are true. Print x greater than 3 and x less than 10. Output is true because both conditions are true. Next one is O operator. This returns true if at least one condition is true. Print x greater than 3 or x greater than 10. Output is true because only one condition needs to be true. Next one, not operator. This reverses the result. Print inside parentheses not x greater than 3. Output is false. So using logical operators, you can combine multiple conditions and build smart real-world decisions in your programs. Okay, now real-world online shopping discount example. Cart underscore total equal 250. Has underscore coupons equal true. If cart total greater than 200 and has underscore coupon, print you get extra 10% off. If cart underscore total greater than 200 or has coupon, print you get a standard discount. Else, print no discount. This code checks is your cart total more than 200 and do you have a coupon. If both are true, you get an extra 10% off. But wait, what if only one of them is true? Maybe your total is high but no coupon, or you have a coupon but low total. In that case, you still get a standard discount. And if neither condition is true, well, no discount for you. So in this case, since 250 is greater than 200, then we have a coupon. You get the extra 10% off. Next one is identity operators. Actually, identity operators don't compare values. They compare memory locations. In simple words, they check if two variables are pointing to the same objects. X equal apple, banana, and y equal x, and z equal apple, banana. So first one is operator. This checks if both variables refer to the exact same object in memory. Print x is y. So output is true because y is directly assigned to x. They both point to the same location in memory. Print x is z. So output is false even though x and z look the same. They are different object in memory. Next one is not operator. This checks if two variables are not the same object. Print x is not z. So output is true because x and z are stored separately. Remember, identity operators don't check values, they check memory locations. Okay, now real world inventory example. Inventory underscore list equal apple, banana. User underscore choice equal inventory list. Backup underscore list equal apple banana. Print user choices inventory list. And print backup list is inventory list. So each returns true only if both variables reference the same object. This is useful in programs where you need to track changes to add without making unnecessary copies. Now let's look at something very practical. What if you want to check whether a value exists in a list or not? That's where membership operators come in. They help you quickly check if something is inside the sequence like a list or string. For example, fruits equal apple, banana, cherry. So first operator is in operator. This checks if a value exists in the sequence. Print banana in fruits. Output true because banana is inside the list. So second operator type is not in operator. This checks if a value does not exist. Print grape not in fruits. So output is true because grape is not in the list. With the membership operators, you can quickly check whether something exists, which is super useful when working with list, strings, and data. The final operator is bitwise operators. Actually, bitwise operators are special operators that work directly on the binary representation of numbers. Every number in a computer is stored as a zeros and ones, and bitwise operators let us manipulate these bits directly. So bitwise operators mostly used in advanced program. Actually, this tutorial is beginner tutorial. Comment below if you want me to make a full tutorial with bitwise operators. So those are all the Python operators you need to know as a beginner. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next Python video.